The V12 Vantage is a truly driver-focused supercar. It's about lightweight construction, lightweight materials, and giving the driver the sensation of the power and torque that exist within the chassis and the engine. Aston Martin shoehorned the biggest engine with the largest capacity into the smallest chassis on the V12 Vantage. The front of the car features Aston Martin's classic but dramatic grille, which provides the extra air needed to breathe and cool the V12 engine. It has the outer cooling vents, which really widen the car. If you look at the front splitter and the shape it has, it is designed to balance the car in terms of its frontal downforce and the airflow through the front of the car to cool and breathe the engine. Further up the hood, you'll see the outlet that's necessary due to the increased size of the radiator. This car needs to take air off the radiator to ensure that the engine is breathing and cooling correctly, and this becomes a significant feature of the V12 Vantage. A similar feature can be seen when you look down the side of the V12 Vantage, showcasing the influences of aerodynamics. The air exits the wheel arch through the side sill, and a massive air dam is present to expel the air from the wheel arch and control the airflow down the side of the car. These low skirts actually help with the aerodynamics that push the car onto the ground. Look at the rear wheels and how they push their way through the body. You can't really see the overhangs. This car wraps incredibly well, and it's all about the platform it sits on. Look at the wheels. It's the lightweight construction and reduced spoke size of the wheel that distribute the weight so they can hold the power of that V12 engine. Due to the large front splitter and downforce, the car's rear end is controlled by a rear wing. This is all about stability towards the rear of the car, but it's also a dynamic-looking rear wing. It has an incredible form and shape, sculpted by the airflow. Furthermore, the rear diffuser works to expel the air from the underside of the car. All of this is done to ensure aerodynamic flow maximizes performance and gets the V12 Vantage working at its peak. Moving on to the interior of the V12 Vantage, one of the key principles again is its racing heritage and driving legacy. As a driver, you are seated in a lightweight constructed seat with a carbon fiber back and lower portion that not only positions you perfectly for driving, but also helps save weight and create something truly unique. Along with the nameplate, the badge that you get on the inside of the car tells you how special your car is. It is a true driver-focused car, and it has really been a labor of love to create something that not only looks incredible, but also drives exactly the same way it looks. This is something that Aston Martin prides itself on. The V12 Vantage is truly about passion, power, and performance. The amazing power unit in this Vantage is a V12 5.2-liter twin-turbo engine that produces 690 horsepower and a maximum torque of 555 pound-feet, accelerating from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds. This results in a power-to-weight ratio of 385 horsepower per ton, which is an increase of over 20% compared to the Vantage V8. Aston Martin has done a huge amount of work recalibrating this engine specifically for this car, including adjustments to power and torque curves per gear, which have an amazing effect on driving dynamics. Another crucial element in achieving the performance targets for the V12 Vantage is lightweighting. The V12 Vantage features a carbon fiber front bumper, clam, fender, sills, roof, and rear wing. In addition, this car has a lightweight exhaust system and a lightweight battery. A crucial element in achieving the driving dynamics targets for the V12 Vantage was stiffening the body. Aston Martin has increased the lateral stiffness of the body by around 6.7% and the torsional stiffness of the body by around 8%. Furthermore, the front spring rates have been increased by 50%, the rear spring rates by 40%, and the top mount stiffness has been increased by around 13%. The benefit of all this is increased body control. This, combined with the new adaptive damping system, roll bars, and a retune of the steering calibration, gives an all-round dynamic package. The Vantage V12 comes with carbon ceramic brakes as standard, providing a weight advantage of 51 pounds in unsprung mass, which is a huge factor contributing to the driving dynamics. The unique calibration of the 8-speed automatic transmission enhances shift speed and driver interactions. All these elements tie in to make the new V12 Vantage the fastest, fiercest Vantage ever made. It is the ultimate expression of extreme performance. The EPA estimates that the Vantage will earn 14 miles per gallon in the city and 22 miles per gallon on the highway. The expected price of the Aston Martin V12 Vantage will be around $200,000.